Get my notes out here. All right, good evening and welcome. I want to start off by simply saying that I am gobsmacked to be here today.
Simply gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Simply gobsmacked.
You didn't know? I'm your host, Shannon. This is my assistant, Sarah.
Hello.
And due to so many likes on our Facebook page, we were invited to be here today to this magnificent park venue for the first ever, get ready,
I'm ready.
first ever live Quilters Corner. And since we're at such an establishment, and as they said, one in Boston, you know, we're going to teach you a little do's and don'ts for a simple maid of honor speech, and best lady in this case. All right. Do number one. I don't need that either. Do number one. You want to include some reminiscence. It's always a great idea to talk about your sister when you were young or older, you know. When did she first want to get married? Who was her first crush, you know, the big details.
Right.
And did she have a dream guy, you know? You bring all this up, a few laughs, happy tears, you know, talk about your sister and where she is now. Want to take it over, Sarah?
Okay, so these examples, they may be something like they saw each other, it was love at first sight, things like this. But like for instance, say your bride's name is Jessica. No, wait, Jessie. Say your bride's name is Jessie, okay?
Jessie.
Just for happenstance. And let's just say that her groom's name might be something like
Paul.
Like a Paul.
Yes.
Like a Paul. That'd be great. And you might want to say they met at a place called Craigmere, something like that. Good food establishment, right? And you might want to say something like when she first laid eyes on his beautiful eyebrow ring.
Yeah,
something like that. It was just like love at first sight, something like that. And you know what? She saw this hunky guy, and he was like a rebel without a cause type deal. She was so verklempt. She looked at him. He had an impeccable nose. And yeah, it was perfect. And then you know they got the talking, and bing bang boom, the wedding, the cake, the bells, and and keep in mind. You have to keep in mind, talk about how beautiful, how absolutely beautiful the bride looks. And like the groom's okay too.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, straighten your bow tie a little next time.
Yeah. And you want to add in key details like the first date. Something like senior prom, perhaps. I don't know, something like that. These kinds of things will engage your audience and create some romantic awe moments between the two lovebirds.
Right, all right.
These are perfect examples.
Right, so do number two. You know, what you're going to want to do is do consider using poetry, you know.
Yeah.
Spice it up. Many women have trouble coming up here, and they have a great deal on their mind. And they might have trouble coming up with maid honor speech.
So true.
But just add poems, you know. They can have personal meaning. You can talk about your sister-sister relationship. Sister. Yeah.
So true.
Or, you know, feel free to write your own.
Yeah.
Sarah.
So, you know, poetry, you're right. Poetry can really set the romantic mood.
Right.
But let me tell you something. I gotta warn you about this poetry thing.
Warn me.
You
Warn
don't.
everyone.
Oh yeah. You don't want to say, roses are red, violets are blue. Death comes to everybody, and it will you too. That's not something that's going to get the romantic mood going. Right. So you got to create something like roses are red, violets are blue. This bride is lovely. That groom too.
Right.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Now for some don'ts. These are big don'ts. Now, mind you,
My goodness.
big ones. Number one, what you want to do is don't say anything to embarrass your sister, you know?
Don't do that. You never want to do that.
Right. While it may be funny, I'll laugh, sir.
I'll laugh.
She probably doesn't want to hear such things, right?
No.
No matter what it is, it might be relevant. Although the bride is blushing blushing, right?
Blushing.
You don't want to be the cause of her blush.
That's right. That's right.
So keep the humor either way. So
Yeah.
take it away, Scott.
You know, some embarrassing moments or things that happen in somebody's particular life
Right.
could possibly be the entire outfit of denim that she wore from age 7 to 9.
To about 9.
To about around 9. That you full head to toe outfit could
Right.
possibly be something a little embarrassing. You might not
Right.
want to bring that up. Or possibly her bovine obsession.
Right. The girl
Bovine
loves cows,
obsessed.
right?
You
I
know,
wanna say that.
you don't want to talk about that. Cows on the couch, cows on the TV, cows everywhere. You might also not want to say her likened to Harry Potter character
Right.
with the glasses and the thing happening
Right,
for a couple of years. That might be something that would be too embarrassing to mention. Just a few embarrassing things.
Right. So do number don't. Do number edit that out.
Cut that out. Cut that out. You can do that. All right.
All right. Don't forget to take a public speaking class, 'cause something like that might happen. Right?
That's actually available on our webpage,
Right.
public speaking. We do that too.
It's on the sidebar.
Okay.
So let me give you a few percentages here, right? 15% of Americans face traumatic fear. Put that in quotes.
Traumatic fear.
Put the air quotes.
Traumatic fear.
There you go. When confronted with this sort of situation, right? They probably mean by this
Right.
fainting
Fainting. Oh my gosh.
Crying.
Embarrassing.
or zombie-like symptoms.
Zombie. Who wants to be a zombie at a wedding?
We don't want apocalypse.
We don't
right?
want it. We don't want it.
Some people say that public speaking is worse than death itself.
Death
Right.
itself.
Can you imagine that, Sarah?
I can't. I can't.
If you suffer from this brave of fear, don't panic. Again, we have an episode on Sidebar when this gets put on the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Right.
It's got to go up there.
So, with a little hard work and bravery, you can look into going to your local clinic or something,
Right.
finding a class, and enjoying yourself. You know, it might be the best thing that ever happened to you.
I couldn't imagine it being anything better than best.
Right.
Right.
And now I want to talk about the most easily forgettable do, the toast.
The toast.
Right? So what you're going to want to do is, everybody, take your glasses.
They're going to want to raise them up high.
All the
You're gonna
beautiful
wanna.
guests.
They're doing great out there.
Right.
You guys are so good.
Turn towards the bride and groom. And we want to wish the bride and groom the best well wishes because we love both of you.
Yep.
Oh,
And that's all.
Beautiful. Let's hear it.